right, well, first up today, some authors write a lot of books before they ever pen one that becomes a New York Times bestseller. Most never even make that benchmark at all.
But the writer you're about to meet hit it big on his first try. If you read his debut novel, chances are it will entertain you and make you hungry. J. Ryan Stradal wrote Kitchens of the Great Midwest. The central character in this novel is a rising star chef, but it also includes recipes from a creamy French onion soup I saw in there to Mississippi mud bars topped with a chocolate butter frosting. How about that? He is here now to tell us more about this feast of a book. Great to see you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi.
This
Great to be here.
Fantastic. I love the point that you make with this book, and that is that the food that we eat and the people around us shape our world.
Absolutely.
Interesting how our cuisine and what we choose to eat has that effect.
Yeah. I grew up in Minnesota myself, in a small town called Hastings. And I feel like I grew up in a world where salads may or may not contain vegetables, where multiple kinds of meat and dairy are served in the same. And most of my family still eats this way, and it's wonderful. But I also wanted to reconcile that world with the world we see now, where we see a lot more emphasis on local eating, heritage varietals and fruits and vegetables, and yeah, and more farm-to-table restaurants.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the character in this book and how it's sort of told by other characters around her, not really by her.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the main character is Eva Torvald. She's born in Minnesota. She lives in Wisconsin, Iowa, and Minnesota over the course of her life. And each chapter is based around a different ingredient at the time that ingredient comes into her life. And all those ingredients come together in the last chapter where they're all served in a meal together.
That's fascinating. I love that. It's interesting. We're both from Minnesota. I
Oh,
was born
excellent.
there, moved to Illinois, now live in Wisconsin, so I'm a little bit like the main character in your book.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite recipe in the book that you've shared? Because I love how you include those.
I like the chicken and wild rice hot dish.
Oh,
Yeah.
In the first chapter, yeah.
I'm glad you call it hot dish.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
It's called casserole in the book. I think that's, that's for the
That's a
non-Midwestern
farce.
market. Exactly.
Yeah, say hot dish.
It's
Yeah,
hot
it's
dish.
hot
They're
dish.
all hot dishes. They're hot dishes, they're cold dishes, and then there's bars.
Right.
You
There's
have
salads.
3 main courses.
Right. There's salads, which is any cold dish, any admixture.
noodles, it doesn't
anything.
matter.
Jello.
Exactly.
Could be Jello.
Yeah, Jello and marshmallows.
Yes.
Salad. Yeah.
Or shredded carrots.
Yes.
In the Jello, yeah.
I used to consider Jello a mule for vegetables.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Or fruit,
Really is.
if you have the grapes and the
Right,
cantaloupe.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, the canned fruit cocktail.
So there are 3 parts: salad, anything cold.
Yes. Hot dish, anything hot.
Anything
It could be the
hot.
same ingredients.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. And then like what? Dessert.
Bars.
Dessert bars.
Bars. Bars. Yeah.
Bars could be anything. It's
Yes.
just dessert.
Yeah, bars. Yeah.
I love that. So food growing up for you, you said it kind of, consisted of these cold salads and all that. You know,
Yeah.
for you, did you have favorite recipes? Is that where you picked out
Yes.
these sort of recipes that you share in the book? Are these family favorites?
Absolutely, yeah. They're all based on recipes from my grandmother's cookbook out of her Lutheran church in Hunter, North Dakota. Very small town west of Fargo.
The church recipe books are the best.
They are the best.
They're
yeah.
awesome. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. Was your mom a good cook?
Good enough. I'm here today.
That's why it was about grandma's recipes, right?
The best laugh.
That was good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I bet you get that a lot. And are you a good cook?
I'm improving.
Okay.
Yeah. Most
Okay.
improved. Yeah. Like a C student that was a D student last year, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have any idea that this would take off and be
No.
such a big hit? I mean, what has your
It's
year
surreal.
been like? You've been so busy.
Oh, yeah. 2 days ago, I woke up in San Antonio, spent the day in St. Louis, and went to bed in Minneapolis. So,
No way.
yeah, I didn't think I would be doing that when I wrote a novel.
You feel like a rock star. a
What were
little
you
bit.
doing before you
Sort
were a
of.
writer?
I was working in television.
You were?
Really?
Yeah, I was a producer on Deadliest Catch, Ice Road Truckers, and Storage Wars.
No way.
Yeah.
I love Storage
Oh,
Wars.
that's awesome. I
What
love
is
Deadliest
that
Catch.
in your
Yeah.
information?
It's weird to be on this side of the camera, though.
Yeah, you were a producer on those shows?
Yeah, mostly in post. A little bit in the field on Ice Road
Okay.
Truckers.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to
Yep.
include that in your information.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
interesting. I think that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay, so anybody you admire, chef-wise,
Oh,
or
wow.
shows that you love that
Okay.
that have to do with cooking?
Oh, wow, there's quite a few. I really like Jonathan Gold in my current city of Los Angeles. He's
Okay.
my favorite living food writer. My favorite food writer of all time is MFK Fisher, though. it's an easy thing. You know, gastronomical me. It's wonderful. She invented the genre. She's still probably the best at it.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
When you think of, living in California, because you said that, I think food is so different than the Midwest. You know, you go to California and you get a salad and it's like watermelon and balsamic on it with some mint.
An avocado.
Yeah, exactly, an avocado. And here, it's so much richer. It's so much more
comfort food.
It is a lot more comfort food, home cooking.
Right.
How do you feel like that has transferred into your life living in a city like Los Angeles?
Wow. I don't think it's too difficult to reconcile it. And frankly, there are also a lot of people in Los Angeles who are from the South, who are from the Midwest, and they want to bring these recipes with them. And California's got a very robust agricultural infrastructure, and it's really easy to make these dishes using like fresh, farm to table heirloom ingredients. But when I make that chicken wild rice hot dish, I use Campbell's.
That's awesome.
Campbell's cream of mushroom soup, which I've still never had.
Or Grandma would be mad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One of the things I love in the book too is that you use words and events like bake-offs and eating contests and potluck dinners, and it reminds me of our executive producer. Her least favorite expression is "bring a dish to pass."
She hates that.
But I love that you talk about these things. Bake-offs, eating. I've been to some eating contests.
Oh,
Nothing is more humorous than a good eating contest,
Right.
especially if it includes children.
Right.
true.
It's
You know?
humorous as an observer.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah, the funniest one I saw was those coconut round things. I forget what they're called. They're like a dessert.
The little puffs, the white puffs.
the white coconut puffs,
Yeah.
and I think they're pink or red on the inside.
Oh, that looks.
And the girl who ate too many got sick, and it's like a permanent memory for my kids, you know. But this is great. You have a book signing that people can go to at the Elm Grove Library tonight. It's at 6:30. So this is a talk, a reading, questions and answers, and a signing. It's wonderful for people to have the opportunity to meet you. It's happening again at the Elm Grove Library, and it's tonight 6:30. You can find out more about this fantastic book at jryanstradal.com, and there it is on our screen. Awesome to meet you.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Oh, great to meet you
on the
too.
success of your book.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
It's great.
It was a blast.